Sixth grade, goodbye. Have a great rest of your day. Sixth grade, goodbye. Aiden, Ethan, Matt, Michael, he's on, you don't need to wait for him, let's go. Bye, Elle. Tell Charles I'm playing here after school. Bye, Taylor. Seventh grade, how you doing? Come in, read the board, no speaking.
Can we open the bomb one back? What's the bomb one again?
If you have any side effects, you can do anything. What?
Jesus Christ, that's bad. No, I just did all my time tests on
Denim pants. Alright, you guys are looking like 2 minutes left. Talk to your sister Pat, Riley. If you talk, you're not allowed to move to the table. Where is Benito?
Why am I didn't go to the don't grant the
What, I'm throwing the when we do the play?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I help guys.
So I know when I look after Gmail, I just mark all of mine as well.
So.
Oh yeah, Mr. I'm scheduled down.
Okay. Yeah, Reagan's mom sent me the schedule. I don't know why she got to say that. December 2nd? How did it work?
December 2nd.
Oh.
Bella? Bella's actually went to one of their little sister's practice.
Yes, please look at your homework. Okay? It says send basketball schedules to Mr. S. All right. Okay. So, you want to see this part?
John Fay, was that you? John. I don't know you like Coke.
All right. So your KWO should be good to go at this point. We're going to keep moving into genes. We did a little bit of this, but I'm just going to go ahead and start from the beginning. Okay, remember, I think we did 1 day of this. Yeah, but we'll just replay this little video so that you guys can have a better understanding and re-jog your brains. Okay?
Stevie presents.
Oh no.
You don't have any.
Oh god. Kylie broke the video. Way to go. Be better.
Stevie Clinton presents. What exactly is a gene? Each one of our cells contains 46 strands of DNA.
On this?
A single strand is made of millions of particles called nucleotides, and these nucleotides come in 4 different types, which scientists have labeled A, C, T, and G. A gene is a special stretch of DNA, a sequence of A's, C's, T's, and G's that code for something. A gene contains information for a cell to read and use, but what exactly does that information do? You might have heard that there's a blue-eye gene, a freckle gene, possibly even an anger gene, but single genes don't literally make things like eyeballs or freckles or temper tantrums. Genes make proteins. Those proteins that interact with each other and all sorts of chemicals inside the body to build things like eye pigments, freckles, and mood-altering hormones. A single strand of DNA contains thousands of genes or unique protein recipes. Humans have roughly 20,000 altogether. Some genes are small, only about 300 letters long. Others are well over a million. The length and sequence of a gene determine the size and shape of the protein it builds. The size and shape of the protein determine the function that protein will have inside the body. Hemoglobin, for example, is a protein structure found in red blood cells. Its unique shape and size allow it to capture oxygen molecules when blood flows near the lungs, and then release them later when blood flows near oxygen-starved tissues. Pepsin is a digestive protein. Its unique shape allows it to break down food inside your stomach so it can be absorbed by the body. Keratin is a structural protein. Its unique shape and size allow it to link together with other keratin proteins to form hard structures like fingernails, claws, and beaks. Different creatures have different genes, which is ultimately why their bodies look and function differently. But one of the many reasons scientists believe all life on Earth is related is that the basic DNA code, the language of A's, C's, T's, and G's, is pretty much the same for all living things. Many creatures even share some of the same genes. You might not be too surprised to learn that humans and chimps, which are closely related, share 96% of their genetic code. Or what would you think a lowly fruit fly has in common with a beautiful swimsuit model? Surprisingly, about half of its genes. Because all creatures use DNA in pretty much the same way, genetic engineers have found that if they take a gene from, say, a bacteria cell and insert it into the DNA of an animal or a plant cell, that animal or plant cell will then read the new gene and produce the bacterial protein. Engineers have mixed and matched the genes of different organisms to produce many new creatures, including corn that is toxic to insects but supposedly safe for human consumption, tomatoes that last up to twice as long in the grocery store before going bad, and a new form of bacteria that produce the human protein insulin, which we then collect from these bacteria and give to people with diabetes who need extra insulin to survive. So just to sum things up a bit, what exactly is a gene? A gene is a special stretch of DNA, not the entire strand of DNA, just a segment that codes for something. Each gene is like a unique recipe, which usually tells a cell how to make a protein or a group of proteins. Different creatures have different genes, but all genes are written in the same basic DNA language of A's, C's, T's, and G's. I'm John Perry, and that's genes stated clearly.
John Perry's a bird?
John Gallagher?
Subscribe to us on YouTube if you want to see more videos. If you have any questions or comments, you can post those in the comments section.
Okay. None of this should be new information. You should have most of these notes. I'm just going to burn through a couple of these in the beginning. Alright. Genes are segments of DNA that contain instructions for making proteins. Okay, they are basic units of heredity. Genes are passed from parents to offspring. Alright, someone give me an example of a gene. John.
My parents have black hair and I have brown hair.
So hair color would be a great answer. Thanks, John. Andrew.
Like if you have an anger issue, that can be a gene. He said that in the video, it was an anger gene.
Like my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're predisposed, I guess.
Eye color.
Eye color. The husky girl.
Freckle gene.
Freckle genes. Okay, freckle genes, good. Okay, how many genes does the human body have?
46.
20,000.
25,000.
Alright, there you go, right there. The human genome. Right. See how I let into that, guys? Everybody see that? Okay. The human genome. Humans have about 20,000, 25,000 genes. Genes are organized into 23 pairs of chromosomes. Okay, so you have how many pairs of chromosomes?
23.
Beautiful. Alright? Each person has 2 copies of most genes, 1 from each parent. Does that make sense? Alright, so you get 1 part from your dad, 1 part from mom, boom, you. Everybody got that? Why does it say most? Some people have extra, some people may not have enough, some people might get a double gene from mom, a double gene from dad, okay? Alright, that's your dominant, your recessive traits. Okay? Okay, somebody name a trait. Andrew, what did you inherit from your parents?
Shortness.
Shortness, right? Your ability to be a 6-foot guard from Georgetown, which you definitely are not a 6-foot guard from Georgetown.